Sisters, I'm back, and like I told y'all, I'm going to continue, pick up where I left off at with this coon, poop dog. You know, he's nothing. You know, his job, and the music industry sends him around to ensure that our babies develop a schizophrenic way of thinking, whereas they will not realize whether they're coming or going. Because anytime you can see a dope fiend, now according to the Bible, those who are Christians, you're supposed to come and sing and be delivered, not delivered. Because he probably was serving and got high with most of the choir after the show was over. Because this motherfucker smokes, and there's no telling what other drugs and substances he used. Because I'm quite sure that weed just ain't the only thing that he gets high off of. You know, and this is the message that he sends to our babies. That it's okay to get high and be a drug abuser and then sing gospel, and you can still maintain being a fucking dope fiend and a drug addict and get paid, because you are letting people know that the religion of Christianity now accepts active drug users that do not have any intentions or plans on giving up any drugs. They're going to do drugs while they read the Bible. They're going to do drugs while they read the Quran and all other scriptures. This is where we're at. This is how they set the game up and put this bitch in the road. Because he's rewarded for his participation in setting the climate up for Tupac to be murdered. See, a lot of people don't know that Snoop's real father was murdered. He was a CIA agent and an informant. So that shit runs in his blood. And what he done, you know, went to the Crips and broadcast Tupac had developed a dislike for him because of his two-facedness and him playing the 50 with motherfuckers from New York at the time. And that hurt Pop. But Snoop didn't give a fuck, because Snoop is looking at a career. Because at that time, he was the next best thing to Pop at that time. So with Pop gone, Snoop, Jay-Z, and others, when Biggie and Pac left, they rose to stardom, because there was no one else left to be as real as the both of them brothers. So we got generic informants for rap artists. This is straight dope fiend. And this is the atmosphere and the persona that this Doberman Pinscher looking motherfucker has behind the scenes when he's at home. But see, he won't allow his children to smoke, but it's okay to infect everybody else's children. It's okay to infect their minds and corrupt their motherfucking thought process, but you won't do your children like that. And see, this is how these devils are. It's how these devils are. The Vatican is nothing. I'm telling you all, stop praising this Pope and this Vatican bullshit. Shit is nothing. The Vatican is nothing but a safe haven for mobsters, for these Italian mobsters when they go and kill and come back and make confession. Long as they got 10 or 20,000 in cash to put in the box. This devil Pope tells them that they're forgiven. And the Italians are the worst. They hate us just as bad as the average inbred motherfucking cracker. Even though, because they're crackers too. They may not want to admit it, but they are white bread motherfucking crackers. Sigma Pi Phi, the Boule, 1904, 1909. This was the first black fraternity. Sigma Pi Phi, the Boule. And that's when you see all these after parties and these rituals taking place. A lot of times they are in these frat houses and these buildings and lodges that they rent to perform all types of rituals. Getting in the casket naked and masturbating and telling your most inner secrets. This is real. This ain't no, something I made up or conjured up. You can look at it. You can look the records of the Boule up yourself. Because there's 9 black fraternities and sororities. 4 black, 5 black, 5 male, 4 female in the Boule. So it's 9. I got the names of them. Alpha Phi Alpha, 1906. Alpha Kappa Alpha, 1908. Kappa Alpha Phi, 1911. Omega Psi Phi, 1911. Delta Sigma Theta, 1913. Phi Beta Sigma, 1914. Zeta Phi Beta, 1920. Sigma Gamma Rho, 1922. And Iota Phi Theta, 1963. See, these Sigmas and these Deltas, those are sororities. Those are the female fraternities. And what they do, they look out for one another. When these motherfuckers pledge and get spanked and run across campuses naked in the wintertime in the snow and all types of shit. When they are members, just like the alphas, those are the lawyers. Lawyers and doctors. Those are the ones, they have first crack at these jobs that are open. The deltas, who do a lot of secretarial work, a lot of internship at the White House. They have first crack because they are members of that sorority. And their job, if you look at the Boule logo, it's a gargoyle with wings, with a woman's head, with a paw over the urn, with these circles inside the urn. And their job is to protect white supremacy, who's in that job, and keep all other blacks at a subordinate level. That's what the Boule does. Yeah, these alphas. You remember the Ricky Smiley show? Ricky Smiley is one of them motherfucking alphas too. And matter of fact, one of the alpha sign at the bottom on the Ricky Smiley show one time, somebody had knocked it off a wall. They made a complete show out of this. That was his, that was the ritual that he had to go through, to reinvent himself as an alpha. That's how he got the TV show. Yeah, y'all had to excuse me. I had to, excuse me one more second. Yeah, I had some difficulties just now. So those are the fraternities, that our people, are sucked in by, and you know, once again, they are responsible for keeping all other blacks at a subordinate level while they look out for each other and protect and guard white supremacy. More like porch house niggas. They make sure the other slaves are in the holes and picking cotton. That they never ever get to raise up and ensure that they don't raise up and keep them at a subordinate level while they protect the master's house, keep it clean, and report all agitators to slavery to the master. That I can't put it no better way. You know. And another thing, like I said, these are the foods that keep our brothers and sisters, keep our babies fucked up with all this soy, and feminizing, making our males, making our young boys sensitive, making them want to have breasts and have them practicing homosexual rituals in their bedroom, because, like, once again, a lot of them are unsupervised and unmonitored. And if they watch something like the Have and Have Nots or some sick shit like that Tyler Perry puts together, hoping that a lot of these children will get a peek at homosexuality and want to engage in that. See, this shit is deeper and slicker and more conniving than you can imagine. And so at this point, what do we do with our babies? How can we save our babies? Because they are dying. They're being turned in, they're being turned out, they're being turned all around. A lot of these young girls out of these 4 girls, 1 or 2 of them will be molested in the hood by a relative, more than likely. 3 of them will become pregnant before they're 21. None of them will be married before they're at least 35 or 40 years old. This is probably after a stint with substance abuse and possibly doing some jail time. And this is the cycle that our brothers and sisters, our babies are going through. And I refuse to stand back and let this shit go down like that. Well, it cost me my life. And I've been working with the youth. I've been working with children for a minute. Well, almost 2 decades. Fighting this goddamn system. And a lot of times I feel alone when I'm fighting these motherfuckers. Because it's a powerful hierarchy in Washington, D.C. Now, the water is fucked up like it is in Flint. And it's like that in D.C. now. And it's been like that. See, all this shit been playing. The Flint, Michigan, the water crisis, the D.C. water crisis. This has been playing since the Nixon administration. If you don't believe me, look back in the 70s and go back and look up at one of those blaxploitation movies with Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, and Jim Kelly called 3 the Hard Way, where crackers contaminated the water and the water will only kill and infect melanated people. It was made back in 71, 72, somewhere around in that area. It's called 3 the Hard Way. And so what it is a test to see how black people will respond in the hood when a crisis occurs. More like the purge. But it's just that we are the victims in the purge. And we don't know how to fight back. And those that know how are afraid. When they see shit like this, looking up to, you niggas want to be like Rick Ross with big fat titty balls, you know, and no underwear on, with tight motherfucking jeans, old as he is, former correctional officer, and he's tongue kissing rap mogul P. Shitty, you know, who's been penetrated by so many people. He's been, you know, to get a record deal with Bad Boy, you got to fuck Diddy in his butt. You have to fuck him in his butt. Mace did it, Loom did it, Shine did it, all of them did it. With the exception of Biggie. And I bet you Biggie had an idea some of this shit was going on. And then when you see, give me a second, and then when you see Mr. Yes We Can tongue kissing Tony Blair in the mouth, and Oprah and Michelle Obama are in utter shock. And see, you know, when young boys that was doing that drill shit, yes we can. What kind of impact would that leave on them? If you emulate, and when our babies emulate someone, they believe in their minds that everything that they do and say is ordained from God. And that's how they look at their heroes and their icons. You know, they don't have the ability to differentiate. They don't have that ability at the age that they're at. So when they see shit, when they see the president tongue kissing a motherfucker, they think that that's what they're supposed to do. And then the principal and the people call home and tell you, you know, that your son was in the bathroom tongue kissing somebody else, you know, 3rd, 4th grader, tongue kissing another boy. They were in the bathroom in the stalls naked. Now you ready to tear up some shit. Instead of saying, where the fuck did I go wrong at? Because you feel like a piece of shit now. You ready to misdirect that goddamn anger. Instead of pointing it within. Because you're responsible for that. Yeah, you're responsible for this. In case y'all didn't get a real good look at what's going on. Yes, we can. And these crackers just taking our babies. Demelanating them. Demelanating our babies. Our little babies. They are extremely. And me and the Queen, we were watching some photos and some footage of these babies in the hands of these motherfucking crackers. And the Queen, she was stating that the looks on these babies' faces and the energy was so uncomfortable. Being around them goddamn devils. Getting ready to be sold. Getting ready to be adopted. Now how can two white faggots raise a black boy to be a man? How can two dykes raise a black boy to be a man? How can two white faggots raise a black girl to be a woman? But when they see this shit, Young Thug, once again the homo thug. See, when they see this shit, they think that this is okay to be a fucking queer, cocksucking faggot. As long as you can spit 16 bars. But see, no one's gonna tell me different about Young Thug being molested as a child and in the music industry, where he's wearing lipstick and calling his buddy his hubby, and all that shit, and if he call his buddy his hubby, then he is the wife. Once again, our babies that look up to Young Thug down there in Atlanta, they want a record deal. And when he gets out there and lies to them, telling them that this is what they got to go through to get the deal, a lot of them are ready to get down because they want to get paid. They want to push that whip. They want to go to the mall and buy anything that their heart's desire. They want to go to Jacob the jeweler, get their name engraved in gold, get them gold teeth. But you got to get down first. You got to lay down, get down on your stomach, and take this muscle in your motherfucking ass. Then we can go to the mall. See, this is what Jimmy Iovine, Ted Fields, and all these devils are telling these kids. Simon on American Idol. Randy Jackson on American Idol. P. Diddy. Rick Ross. Asking what they're willing to do for a record deal. And they say anything. And the motherfucker pull out his goddamn dick, and say, get on the mic. Instead of the motherfucker killing his ass, he go ahead and go down on this motherfucker. And a lot of times they trick him and don't give him deals. Because they may not have done the shit right. These some wicked niggas. That's why I tell y'all, a lot of these motherfuckers need to be executed. Executed. For even thinking, for having a mentality like that. This show, have and have-nots. Of course, the have-nots are black. Whole bunch of homosexual, whorish behavior, belittling parents, children, black children, disrespecting their parents. Black grandchild is shot to death. And every week, Tyler Perry makes sure that the white police, who every time he pulls over a black man, he sucks him off. He locks him up, suck him off, and then if they don't promise to lay down with him, he keeps them locked up. See, this is Jay-Z's handle. You can tell Jay-Z right now, even though it may not be happening right now, but Jay-Z, the look on his face looks like his ass is hurting. If you look at it long enough and look at other photos of Jay-Z, you'll see he look like his ass is hurting from this goddamn shaggy dog, so-called bald head, knucklehead, ice ape, imposter Jew. This snow monkey who got Jay-Z into the Kabbalism, fucking with that hexagon and all that hexagon and that sacrificing and putting all types of energies and spirits on top of your master's tapes and hope that it infects the goddamn children all over the world. Yeah, I'm down with that shit. For those who don't know, what they do is take his master copies, put them in the east section of the room, surrounded by candles, in between the hexagon, and they throw all types of spirits on that master tape. And the next thing you know, you'll see somebody riding down the street killing somebody and said Jay-Z or Pac or somebody made them had them feel like killing somebody, because they conjure these motherfucking demons on the masters. I know my shit. And see, these are guys, they got their own TV show on Bravo where their mothers are their coaches and coach them into doing this shit and praise them for being a cocksucking faggot. And you tell me progress is made in the black community, that we've come a long way? Because we had a black president that doesn't have no black ancestors, no black experience, don't know what it is to be black. That's why he was chosen, because he has no idea of what it is to be a black man. So he treated the black man like shit, like they didn't exist, like they was just some scum. Because he don't know how powerful the black man is, because he's not black. He's cut from a white motherfucking umbilical cord. He's a tan motherfucking cracker. Y'all niggas need to recognize. Fuck him. You know, and so brothers and sisters, this is where we at with all of this motherfucking bullshit and this insanity. Wholesale motherfucking insanity that we are engulfing and ingesting, that keeps our race in a disenfranchised, disillusioned, dysfunctional position. What is the solution? What are some of the solutions? Hit my comment box. Give me an idea on what some of the solutions are. I know some of the solutions, but you know you all not ready. You all not ready for mine. So I'll listen to yours. And just, you know, hit the box. Hit my comment box. Let me know how you feel. How you feel about the videos. What do you think of them? Are they informative? You know, show your appreciation. Because a 20-minute video may take 2 weeks of research. And I may not convey the information in this whole high intellectual, formal way of using the highest level of English language that you can possibly conjure. Because I'm me. And I keep it at me. So, you know, brothers and sisters, we gotta get busy. We gotta save these babies. Come on, y'all. Don't let these babies die like this. We didn't die. We didn't die. Why should we stop giving a fuck? Because they sick, they are infected from the last generation. My generation dropped the ball. We dropped the motherfucking ball. Through incarceration, through the crack epidemic. We left our babies unattended and unmonitored. And we allowed these demonic energies and these crackers to have been our temporary parents to our own fucking babies. And that's why One of the reasons that they are in the position that they are in now, with the self-hatred. Hotep, brothers and sisters. Black power.